Oh, happy Saturday. I thought I would just drop on and just do a little tips video for anybody that is looking at starting running in the new year. It might not be useful for you, but I'm hoping to help a couple of people at least in their running journey. So I would suggest, if you are looking at running in the new year, I would invest in a decent pair of running trainers. So there are lots of websites that you can go on to online. I normally go on at sportshoes.com. There's also Start Fitness as well, and then obviously if you have got a brand in mind, then obviously you can just go onto their websites and have a look. If you're really not sure, because there is tons and tons of different trainers that you can purchase, then you can go to your local running shop and have your gait analysed, and they will help you with what trainer they think is more suitable for the way that you run. So you can do that. I've only ever done that once, so now I know that I always have to go a size up in trainers so my toes don't bang against the end. And I always have to have wide foot, just because I've got wide feet. So yeah, I just like to have a bit of comfort, because there are so many injuries you can endure just from having incorrect trainers. So it's definitely worth getting a decent pair. I had to have a watch. I'm one of those that I like to see the data. I like to analyse data. So yeah, for me, I did start off with a normal Samsung watch when I first started. But now I found Garmin is much better. It tracks my runs so much better, and it's more accurate than the other watches I've used. So I very rarely take it off. I mean, it's not necessary, but if you like to see like your progress and you like to see it there in front of you, then I would suggest a running watch. There's some out there that you don't have to pay an absolute fortune for, so have a look and see what's online, or I think Currys always do decent running watches as well, where you can actually go in and have a look on before buying. So definitely worth having a look at a running watch. Take water with you. You will need water, so don't become dehydrated on your run. I know obviously when you start off it's only going to be a short run, but still take some water with you, because obviously your body will need that. I would suggest as well trying to have like a pint of water before leaving on your run, just so that you're hydrated. I know it's a bit different in winter, but in summer obviously you would need to take more, but I'd just take a small handheld water bottle, just so if you do need it, it's there for you. Another thing is, I have tried so many different things to carry my keys and my phone and everything in. I've had the Salomon vests, I've had the free train vests. I think I've got every colour, every design. It's ridiculous how many I went through, but the only thing that I found that is comfortable is a fit belt. It don't move, it don't bounce up and down. It's just so much more comfortable. I kind of get a bit claustrophobic when I've got my vests on, and one of the half marathons that I did, it actually cut my neck, and I also seem to get like an achy shoulder from it being on my shoulder. So yeah, I have invested, well, I've had it for a while now, but I did invest in a fit belt. I thought I'll just try it out, but yeah, it's been the best thing. So it's just comfortable. You can either wear it on your waist or more on your hips, and it just stays there, it doesn't move, and you can fit a bottle in it as well. So I do take my keys, I've got my mobile phone, I put my gels in there, I have the bottle of water if I'm doing a long run on there, and like my tissue in case I need it, probably to wipe my hands after the gel that I've just squirted all up my up my face, because I do get in a mess with the gels. But yeah, definitely something so you can hold everything. You don't want to be running with your phone in one hand and a bottle in the other hand. So do try and invest. I mean, if obviously the fit belt doesn't work for you, then obviously try the vests. But for me, I just found the belts were so much more comfortable. So once you've got your trainers, you've got your watch if you want to, and you've got something to hold your belongings in. For me, it's music. I've got to have my music when I run. Some people love to just run just with nothing, whereas I have to have my music. I need to listen to something. So yeah, there's so many different headphones out there. A lot of people wear the open shocks where they can hear the music but they can also hear the surroundings as well, so that's always a good thing if you want to listen to music or podcasts or whatever suits you. I've gone through that many headphones. Again, it's just finding what's right for me. I used to have my Samsung Buds. I've had loads of them, but I found recently they keep slipping out my ears, especially on the longer runs. So at the moment I've got my Beats, which are overhead, so I just find them more comfortable. The only thing is they do get a bit sweaty. So it's whatever suits you. If you want to wear headphones, you might not, and you're quite happy to run with no music, but for me, I have to have my music. And once you've got your music and whatever, then it's all about the running. So what I'd say is just pace yourself. Walk when you need to walk. So I would suggest do a little bit of walking, a little bit of running. Walking, running, walking, running. Just till you get into the swing of things. Don't go out the gate bolting off thinking that you're going to be able to go and do a 5k straight away, because it just won't happen, and all you'll get is deflated and think, can't do this, it's too hard. I would just set out, just take your time, and you need to sort your breathing. Your breathing is one of the most important things about running. So make sure that you can hold a conversation. If you are out of breath trying to talk, then you are running too fast. You need to take it slow and steady. So just bear that in mind, because if you're panting, puffing and panting away, there's no way that you're going to be able to continue. So all you've got to look at it is, this is your journey. This is something that you're taking on yourself. Don't get looking on social media or the internet and think, oh God, I've got to be running a sub 5k. You don't. It's all about consistency and building up that endurance. So I would suggest go out a few times a week if you can, depends on your lifestyle and whether you can get out or not, and just take your time with it, and slowly you will build up. I know a lot of people do use the Couch to 5k app, which has obviously helped thousands of people. I personally didn't. I went out with my husband, who helped me. So just took it slow and steady. I'd run for a little bit, and then when I did get out of breath, I'd slow it down. But each time I was just doing a little bit more. You don't go off and think, right, that's it, I've done half a mile, I'm going to do 3 miles next week or tomorrow or whatever, because that's when injuries start. So just go with the flow, take it easy, and remember, this is your journey. So it's all about consistency and not worrying about what everybody else is doing, because you will get there in time. You can do it. On proof that you can do it. Like I used to say, I can't run. You can run. It's just taking that time. Don't be impatient. And the main thing is, enjoy it. I know for me, it's great being out in the fresh air, just for my mental health, and it's just great just to be out there, like in the fresh air, and just seeing different things. And it's took me around to different places that I wouldn't go just through running, and I am really enjoying it. It's the only thing that I've ever stuck to. So definitely keep with it, and like I said, just enjoy it. You will get to go further through your journey, but just be patient with it. It's not a race, it's a marathon.